appropriate time of the day to you, friends and enemies. I am Richard, and this is LMTDTMFFR, or say it with me now, Limited Time Offer No Vowels. Yeah! And here we are today with our fourth stream of Broken Sword 3, The Sleeping Dragon. And we're going to pick up where we were from yesterday, and alas, I did in fact have to look up a walkthrough for this bit, and it is the stupidest thing I have missed. But hey, there we go. We're at the Suzaro residence in about 7 hours. So here we are. We needed to dye the hair to make us look like Petra. What I did not see is I did not look at this.
That's interesting. The case looked a lot smaller on the inside. The base sounded hollow. I guess there was a hidden compartment inside. All I had to do was find a way of opening it.
That is all I have seen, that there is a hidden compartment inside here. I don't know how to open it, I don't know what else I'm missing. And I'm pretty annoyed at myself for this, because I am pretty certain that when we opened this and there was a wig in there, and only a wig, I went, hey, this is big space for just a wig. So, damn it. Damn it.
The bottom of the case was false.
Yeah, I know that. Oh, do I have to...
I felt around the interior, trying to access the hidden compartment. Aha! Tucked into one corner was a tiny button. Damn! My fingers were too large to press the button.
And we know what's going to be in here, right? It's going to be a collection of knives, or Petra's favourite knife, something like that, that we can trade to the cook downstairs for a decent, so that he's got a decent cutting implement that we can have to bleach. Pencil. That has got to be it. Of all the things we've got, unless it's lipstick. Well, pencil. That's the harder substance, so let's use that. The harder material. Look at that.
Oh my god.
I
I
can
doubted
guess.
she used the knives to open letters.
I am good at this guessing game.
A sharpening stone.
Even if I'm not good
A
at this
must
video
for
game.
every assassin.
Oh, okay. Not
I
a
picked up
knife.
the sharpening stone.
Just the sharpening stone. Fine. Oh.
The stone was well used. Petra clearly took great pride in keeping her knives sharp.
Here you learn a horrifying, well, not a horrifying fact about me, but here you learn a fact. I do not mind knives on chalkboards. It's not a sound which makes me go like it does for a lot of people. But sharpening knives using a whetstone and oiling it up and everything, damn, that just cuts straight through me. When my folks used to do it when I was small, I could not be in the same house when I was doing that. I had to go out while they were doing it. It right through me. Damn. So, yeah, now you know what to do if you want to piss me off. Still, on the plus side, now we can annoy this chef. Hey chef, have this.
Excuse me, but could you make use of this?
A grindstone! Finally, somebody in this godforsaken kitchen is using a bit of initiative. Don't suppose you fancy a job as kitchen assistant? The money's crap, the hours stink, conditions are worse, but it'll make a man out of you.
No thanks.
Young people today don't know which side their bread's buttered.
Yes, they do.
Just one more question. How did you end up here?
Give 70 people food poisoning just once, and you pay for it for the rest of your life.
I must remember not to eat anything while I'm here.
Well, there's the grindstone for you, and now, while you're grinding away, Oh my god. Alright, that's not too bad.
Now that the chef wasn't watching, I could reach the bleach.
Good, take it. That is great, reaching the bleach.
Suddenly, I didn't have much of an appetite.
Great, reaching the bleach. Animation there. Yep. Very proud to have... Proud? Wrong word. Never mind. Onwards! I'm not sure what the point of those guards being downstairs and coming to search up here was. Unless there was some vital info that they dropped that I missed or can't remember, but is saved away somewhere in my brain. Alright, you. First of all, the wig. That is not a brown wig. I mean, that was a black wig. And it should be a black wig. Because it was used to impersonate Nico.
I hoped it would bleach the wig blonde.
Yep. Did it?
The bleach was strong. The wig's color disappeared almost instantly.
Awesome.
The wig was soaking wet. I didn't want to carry that around with me. Besides, the bleach would have dripped onto my clothes. Somehow I didn't think Petra was into tie-dye.
I think she's into whatever gets her closest to her target.
The hairdryer was perfect. I fancied one of them for myself.
Where did you pull that out of?
Voila! Perfectly dry now.
You...
Showtime.
Well, you don't look like Petra, but then they don't know what Petra looks like other than she is blonde.
The dresser was locked.
Are you gonna take
Apart
any of those
from a
clothes?
range of tacky clothes, there was nothing left in the case.
You got any... Can you take the knives out of here? No, you can't even target the knives anymore.
It was an old wooden door.
Oh, I thought it said open. Yep, I did say open. Great. So now... I guess I can go and talk to that person at the front desk.
Hey, who's there?
Uh-oh.
No, not uh-oh. You're Petra. Oh, that was just the dramatic bit. Okay. Oh, now, George. Ah, well, George. You don't even have anything to say? Not an opening gambit? So I can get up here. I'm assuming I need to go up the other one, but you know.
I couldn't hear anything. Either the door was stuck, or it was just locked.
Or, as I've said before, both. Maybe it was jammed. Ever think about that, Mr. Stobart? Come on. Up we go. What a weird thing this is. Architecture is really odd here. Can we hear anything?
No sounds came from behind the door.
Good.
That door wasn't going to open.
Alright, but I guess I can go over here and find a window to go through. Ah! There's a dragon. Ooh.
It was a damaged stone gargoyle.
Ah, this is
It
damaged.
looked very unstable.
Good. Now let's push it over
I'm all
onto
for
something.
conservation, but needs must if the devil drives.
I mean, okay. How did you know you wanted to go this way, though, George? I mean, I'm doing this because these are the button prompts, but I don't know. Aha! Flatten yourself against the wall and make your way across. Don't look down, George. It's a long way. Oh, okay. Can you get down onto... You can. Alright, let's just go this way and see what we've got.
It was a beautifully carved gargoyle. It stared at me with its beady little eyes.
Well, I'm going to push you,
There's
just
only
to see.
so much you can do with a gargoyle, so I decided to leave it alone.
Alright, okay. So you are not broken, so therefore George will not vandalize it. I guess you can go up there, can you? That is what that was, right? No? There. Oh, George, I've no idea why you're doing this. But hey, let's do it. Ah, look at that open window there. Yeah, alright, that looks to be the only thing here. So, let's look in.
The window was open.
Good.
They obviously didn't think they needed tight security up here. But no one is safe from George the Cat Stobart.
In you go, Mr. Pussy. What's up here? Ah. Okay. Let's just have a look at this. Are you going to tell me the door's locked?
Silence. That was either a sign, or there was just no one behind the door.
Perhaps it's a sign that there
Locked.
is no one behind the door.
Maybe from the other side?
No. In fact, what we're going to do here is climb up and move the boxes so that we can get at that thing. I think what I want to do is... No, whoops. Push you, not climb up. Push. Right, then... Wow, then I learned to fly. Nice. Yep. And then I want to pull it along. I don't know whether I need to move both of those or not, but let's try. There we go, then we go over. And look at that. What is this?
The window led to another area of the castle.
Looks like that's what
I
we're
could
going
see
through.
a walkway on the other side.
And rain, I think that is. Yeah, I'm getting wet now, George. I mean, it is not the worst thing that has happened to you, given that I have accidentally killed you several times over.
It was just a door. Nothing interesting about it. No sounds came from behind the door.
Oh well.
Either the door was stuck, or it was just locked.
Or all of those things. Let's go for a run around this garden. Ooh, great!
There was an old iron grate set into the floor.
Well, let's see
Below
what we can do with it.
with a window that led into the castle. There was a chance that I could have got through there if I lifted the grate.
Well, go on then. Lift the grate. Can't do it. Alright, okay.
The grate only opened a little way. The hinges were badly rusted. There had to be a way to free those hinges.
Yeah, have you got anything? Ah, with the string maybe?
I had no reason to try that.
No? I thought it might just give you a bit more leverage. Oh, carjacks. Yeah.
That wouldn't work here.
No. I mean, this grease paint, which I assume is...
I had no reason to try that.
I mean, it's grease. But yeah. Lucky piece of coal?
Nope, that wouldn't work here.
Lucky underwear?
There wasn't a reason to try that.
Please, not grease from the half-eaten burger.
No way was I doing that.
Okay, good. In which case, let's go somewhere else. Ooh.
It was an old drain pipe, rusted and bent.
Don't tell me
your pipe had been blocked by an old tin cup.
Tell me that you are better for use.
The old drain pipe ran up the wall, but looked like it was broken. Just as well, the pipe was wet and slimy.
Let's take the cup. And spray ourselves with water?
The cup had been blocking the offshoot pipe. Putrid water now dripped from the hole.
Oh, drink up, George.
The old drain pipe ran up the wall, but looked like it was broken. The tin cup smelled of moldy leaves.
Alright. I mean, I might suggest dropping something from a great height onto here, but that doesn't make any sense. I don't know what I'm going to do with the tin cup.
The cup wouldn't help free the hinges.
No, you're right, it wouldn't. But I don't know what else would. I'm not sure what kind of hinges I'm looking at.
That wasn't such a good idea.
Nor do I really know what else there is to do around here. No, you're not a thing. I don't quite understand how those things are so black. Ooh.
The window led to another area of the castle.
Oh, back in here. Alright, well, yes. Okay, so I can go back the way I came if I need to. God, I really don't want to look up any more information on this game. Walk through stuff. I've already done it once.
The old drain pipe ran up the wall, but looked like it was broken.
I mean...
That wouldn't work here.
I'm not sure what I'm looking for.
Nope, that wouldn't work here.
I suppose I want to combine that with the cup. Is it? No. Wait, that's the carjack handle. I don't have the grease paint. I do have the grease paint.
Nope, that wouldn't work here.
But I'm just not paying enough attention. No, okay, that doesn't work. I suppose I can.
That wasn't such a good idea.
I suppose I can combine those two, can I? No, okay, that's fine. Just thought that might be a thing. Right, so here we are. These are these. Okay, let's just go through everything.
It was no use. I had to free the hinges first.
Right, but what can I free the hinges with?
I had no reason to try that.
You had every reason to try it.
Now, that wasn't quite right.
But no reason to believe it would work.
Now, that wasn't quite right.
But trial and error.
There wasn't a reason to try that.
Yes, there was.
That wasn't the right approach. Now, that wasn't quite right. Now, that wasn't quite right. I thought about it, but decided not to do it.
Why?
No way was I doing that. The cup wouldn't help free the hinges. Nope, that wouldn't work here. Now, that wasn't quite right. No way was I doing that.
Oh god, don't tell me it's the sodding coin in order to, you know, jam it into the holes where the screws should be turning.
That wasn't such a good idea.
Good. I'm glad I did not miss something so obvious.
No way was I doing that. That wasn't such a good idea. No way was I doing that. There wasn't a reason to try that. Not this time.
Alright. We've been through the whole thing, definitely. So let's have a look at George's notepad and see if it's got us any Australian pilots. Go on, we've got someone called Cesaro. John Monsley, all the way to the end, please. Nico got inside the castle. Window's too small for me to fit. Okay, so that's where we are, is it? Alright. So there is no single thing I can do. Alright. Oh, I really hope that this is not the intended solution. And that I am just wasting my time because I'm an idiot. And that going back and forward over these beautifully rendered 3D areas is not what I'm meant to be doing. Oh, hang on. Let's just move. Oh, I can't move you. Yeah, I could move you if I moved this one. You know, just to check there's nothing beneath this. No. Okay, fine. Right. That doesn't... Ah! Aha! Oil lamp.
It was an old, ornate oil lamp.
I am
It looked like it hadn't been used for years.
reasonably annoyed that you have to go backwards and forwards on this.
The lamp had an old knob that I guessed was for turning it on. Ugh. Yuck. At least the knob worked.
And now fill your cup with the contents from that knob.
I collected a small amount of oil in the old cup.
Now
The oil dripping onto the floor was a fire hazard.
Ugh. Alright. I guess that is one way to make sure people know that this is important and that you need to do something with it. By forcing you into that situation. It's not bad. But I'm not overly happy about having to trek all the way up and down all the time. It's a pretty bad design. Alright. Now, look at cup
I'd
fill.
collected some of the lamp oil in the old tin cup.
Now smear it over the
I hoped
hinges.
the oil would free the hinges. I could almost hear the hinges sighing with relief.
Good. Now try and pull
Here
it up
goes.
while standing on it. No, do it while standing on it.
A book title sprang to mind. 1,001 Uses for Lamp Oil.
Now you only need to find 1,000 other uses, because you found one so far. Well, I guess 2 if you include it being in a lamp.
Madame Petra, we didn't hear you arrive.
Obviously.
And did you have a pleasant journey?
No. Now get back to your jobs. Both of you.
Our apologies, ma'am.
Security is too lax around here.
Yes, ma'am. Your belongings have been taken up to your apartment.
Good.
Miserable bitch.
1, that is a room, not an apartment. 2, why didn't they wait until they took her downstairs before, you know, talking to her?
The guard was
She was
armed
upstairs.
and looked dangerous.
Alright, well, let's talk
I
to
knew
her.
he'd kill me without a second thought. But at the same time, he probably believed I was a cold-blooded killer too. What's your job here?
To make sure that no one gets through the front entrance, ma'am.
I fought the urge to tell him to drop and give me 20.
Tell me about security.
How many men do we have on the grounds?
A double complement on the perimeter, ma'am. No one gets in or out without us knowing. Guaranteed.
If that was his idea of a guarantee, I wasn't shopping for watches locally.
I have nothing to say to that.
Anything to report?
There was a broken down car near the front gate.
Anything suspicious?
Just some stupid French woman who probably ran out of gas.
I was going to remember this guy. Stupid French woman, indeed.
What about the American who was there as well before?
The guard was scared of me. Well, of Petra, at least. I just had to keep him from learning the truth. Everything all right?
Bit nervous, ma'am. It's my first day on the job.
Just make sure no one gets in, and it won't be your last. Going blonde had brought out the mean streak in me. I rather enjoyed it.
I mean, you also had to pretend to be someone who is this mean, so... Hey, why pencil?
You see this pencil?
Yes, ma'am.
Killed someone with a pencil
There are
once.
15 ways I can kill a man using this.
My name's
Yes,
not even
ma'am.
John Wick.
Sorry, ma'am.
Right, I was curious what this was. No? Not going to say anything about the Neo-Templar symbol on the wall, or whatever it is. What are we looking at?
Just some delivery notes. Some were for food, others for washing powder. I would have hated to do the laundry for this lot.
Aha, there we go.
The guard was sitting at the desk reading.
Yeah, I'm
It
not sure.
looked like a children's book.
I guess I'm just looking for Bruno, really.
Any news?
It's been pretty quiet.
What about an attack from inside?
Everything is battened down tight.
Good. Now, would you care to explain why you are reading on duty?
Just trying to improve myself, ma'am.
Do it again, and the next book you buy will be in Braille.
Yes, ma'am. Sorry, ma'am.
Why are you reading those reports that you're probably in charge of? Because I'm doing my job, ma'am? Would probably be a good answer.
Where was the prisoner taken?
To Senor Suzara's office in the lower levels.
Is he on his own?
2 guards went with him, ma'am. He cannot escape.
For your sake, he'd better not.
Okay, look at that door, it's got a red light on it. This must be the one. But what does the red light indicate?
The card reader was probably
Aha.
linked to the nearby security door. I needed a working keycard to open the door. The door looked pretty secure. It wouldn't have looked out of place in Fort Knox.
Yes, it would. It doesn't match the
The
decor at
security
all.
door had no handle or visible way of opening it, but there was a card reader on the wall.
Alright. Hey, where's my card? man.
I have some questions. The security door over there. Could anyone get through it?
No, Mom. It's the most secure there is. Oh, by the way, Mom, have you had a chance to see the security sergeant yet?
No.
No. I shall get his report in good time.
He's waiting to issue you with your security card.
Oh. Where can I find him?
He's checking the perimeter, so he's somewhere outside.
Thank you.
So you want me to go outside, and after I found all that, took all that time to get inside?
The door may have been too thick, but I couldn't hear anything.
Everybody looked at
The
you
main
and saw
doors
you.
to and from the building were large and heavy. I felt like the heroine of an old horror movie. Somewhere behind those doors, a tall, sad servant was surely lurking.
No, that would be outside. Alright, let's find this security sergeant. Is that you?
The guard looked pretty unpleasant, and smelled even worse. Hello. I wonder if you can help me.
Are you Madame Petra?
That's right.
How can I help you, ma'am?
Well, alright, let's talk about the doggos. I was just looking for the sergeant.
That's a
Hey.
very fierce-looking dog.
Trained to kill as soon as he's released, ma'am.
Good. Just don't release him near me. Understand?
No, ma'am. You hear that, rascal? You're not to hurt the nice lady.
Rascal?
What about you? Are you the sergeant?
You. I need some help.
You're Madame Petra, isn't that right?
No, I'm Madonna.
Whoa!
Idiot. Of course I'm Madame Petra. What a disgusting dog.
Thank you, Mom.
What's his name?
Raptor.
How appropriate. More appropriate than a rascal.
Rascal, raptor. We got any others beginning with R? You're facing the wrong way now, person. I mean, that's interesting that they're not doing anything. Ooh, have you got any comments about George always going through bins?
The trash can was a typical metal one.
It's been ages since I've seen a
There was
metal trash
nothing
can.
in there I could use.
Or plastic.
The trash can had nothing special about it. There was nothing of use in the trash can.
They've got recycling bins next to them. I don't know if anybody saw the news, but somebody has invented a plastic-like substance that is biodegradable.
The more I looked at trash cans, the more I expected rats to appear.
It breaks down into
There
fertilizer.
was nothing else I could use in the trash can.
It's actually tested and works, then
The trash
wow,
can was pretty
that's
ordinary
pretty
looking.
amazing.
I couldn't see anything else that would be useful.
Wish I knew what that was. Hiding in there is pretty fun. You're not the sergeant in there, are you?
The doors were locked tight.
Yeah. This is the way George went. Who moved the things back? Did somebody notice it, see, and go, oh, well, that's not where they're meant to be. I'll move them back without reporting it. You're facing the wrong way. You should be facing forwards. Anybody near the gate? Aha! Hello. Are you going to recognize me?
This was the guard I tricked earlier. I hoped he didn't recognize me. Hello, Boris. I wonder if you could help me.
How did you know my name?
It's my job to know everything.
Yeah.
You look familiar.
I'm Madame Petra.
Sorry, Mom. I didn't realize.
Well, now you do. Anything to report?
No, Mom. Nothing.
No suspicious characters?
There was a tourist earlier, but I think she's gone.
Think?
She's gone, Mom. No doubt at all. Mom.
Where's the security chief? I don't want to just run around. Are you the security chief?
The man didn't look as though he had been employed for his charm. This place is a mess.
I'm sorry, Mom. I don't know you.
I am Madame Petra. Isn't it obvious?
Of course, Mom. I should have realized.
I don't know who you are, so it doesn't matter that this is a mess. Aha! Hello.
This guy looked like he had more authority than the others.
Oh, that sounds like a sergeant
Who
then,
are you?
doesn't it?
Come on. I haven't got all day.
Sergeant of Security, Mom.
I am Madame Petra. I have just arrived.
Of course, Mom. I have a security card for you. Here you are.
Thanks.
Why? Why do they make you run all the way around here to try and find out which person it is? Using these ridiculous controls.
The dog looked as though he could kill at any moment.
Well, let's try
I
using
thought
it
about stroking the dog's head, but remembered how fond I was of my fingers.
then. Adam Petra wouldn't be afraid of a beast. Alright, unvalidated card.
That wasn't appropriate.
Sorry, what I meant to do was look at.
It was the security card that should have been given to Petra.
Oh god, if it's unvalidated, does that mean it's not going to work in the goddamn door? I'm going to have to do something else. Ugh!
Damn! The card didn't work.
Pardon me, Madame Petra, but you need to get the card validated.
Yes, of course. Just checking security is watertight.
Alright, where do I get it validated? Person.
I have some questions.
I have questions about the card.
There was no reason to try that.
Yes, there was. I want. Can you validate the card for some reason?
That wasn't a good idea.
Where do I get it validated?
I have some questions. Not this time.
I'm vaguely interested. New set of doors, excellent. Aha, here is where you have validated it. And I'm vaguely interested in what happens if you go and see the cook again. So I might go and do that. First of all, computer.
The computer was processing something. But what?
I don't
I
know.
was risking my life here dressed as Petra. The last thing I wanted to do was break something and draw attention to myself.
Because you can't use a computer?
It was the security layout for some part of the building. I had no idea where.
Well, use it and
I
find out.
didn't really want to go messing with things I didn't know about.
Yes, you did.
There was a large group of computers all whirring loudly. I wasn't about to go switching off the computers.
I mean, this room must be pretty hot.
The woman was hunched over a computer terminal. She was really into her work and doing a fine job of ignoring me.
I wonder what that background is. And it's obviously a Windows computer. We'll never find out.
Excuse me.
Please, ma'am, do not interrupt me. I cannot afford mistakes.
I need you to answer a few questions.
Who are you?
What exactly is it that you are doing?
I'm sorry, ma'am. I have strict instructions to report only to Senor Cesaro until we have finished our preparations for the armillery.
Alright,
Yes,
okay.
of course.
I need you to validate
This
my
card
card.
required validating. Could you do that for me?
Of course, ma'am.
Why are we doing this, though? That is the question.
There you are. Now please excuse me, Madame Petra. I must get on with my work. Senor Cesaro will be very upset if I don't finish this.
It was the security card that should have been given to Petra.
Alright, well. Are you just gonna end up the same as that other computer boy?
Not this time.
Oh, I was looking at the door rather than the security thing. Alright.
After what I'd been through to get the card, I was desperate to see what lurked down below.
Also, there are less people who can get into that place. You really should have changed clothes as well there. Because, I mean, Boris might have recognized you.
It was an old prison cell. Damn!
Damn
This
it,
must have
Leandra.
been where Bruno was being held. I hoped I wasn't too late. The cell was locked and empty.
Come on. Ooh, a fire extinguisher.
Oh no! Someone was coming.
George! It probably is George.
It was the laundry that I had landed in. The aromatic
Cool.
effect of over 400 cheesy feet was mind-blowing. I knew that stealing putrid socks wouldn't solve anything.
Oh, come on, man.
It was the window I'd climbed in through. The window was really high up. There was no way of getting back out through there.
1, 2, 3, 4. And a broken one, which is obviously, yeah, pushable or something. No, okay, there's nothing there immediately. So let's find the rest of what I want to be doing before I start moving you around. Ooh, whistle.
Somebody in
or
this
something.
castle had a serious washing powder fixation.
No,
My
they
old
didn't.
Navy SEALs manual had a special section, assessing enemy strength utilizing captured washing powder drums. Shame I couldn't remember the equation. I didn't need to take any of the washing powder.
Okay, so you can move it onto a trolley. And what? Oh, then you can push
It
the
was an
trolley
old
into the
trolley.
door.
It looked as if it hadn't been used for years.
That is some quite vigorous animation. And yeah, we're going to move the thing onto there to open the door.
They sure knew how to build doors in Prague. Either they wanted to keep people out or socks in. I couldn't hear any movement coming
That's
from
one
behind
way
the door.
of stopping losing the socks when you do your washing.
The door was locked. This was beginning to feel more and more like a prison. There had to be some way of opening the door.
Yeah. We know what the way is. This is the way.
The washing machine slid sweetly onto the trolley.
Oh, I have to go all the way around. Oh, my life is pain. Right,
Well,
push it.
Here goes.
Yeah!
Yes!
Alright, is this where you get smacked over the head, is it then, George? Or is there more to it than that? I mean, do appear to be downstairs. Oh, there's a lot of different rooms. Can't do anything in them. But, you know, good to get a lay of the land. Aha! Security guards.
Silence. That was either a sign, or there was just no one behind the door.
That way. What have we got here? Just old furnitures? Alright. Alright. Big old empty spaces of nothing. I don't know why you would even bother to program those if there's nothing going on there. Smacky smack!
You?
Oh!
Yeah!
Why, you...
George?
Who?
It's me, Nico.
Jeez, I thought you were Petra.
Often sneak up on girls like that, do you?
Only blondes.
So it's true. They do have more fun.
Hang on to the wig and find out.
Trailer trash chic. Not really my style.
Ouch. So how come you're down here?
Did you notice the extra security? I'm guessing that Bruno must be close.
So what are we waiting for?
Yay! Team up, team up, team up.
Nico looked just like Petra.
Except she
You know,
didn't.
it's a tacky outfit, but you look okay in it.
Oh, thanks.
Some guys just know how to compliment a lady, I guess.
Also, those are her clothes, mate.
Hey, Nico.
Yes, George?
Nico in disguise.
I have to admit, the blonde hair is a bit strange.
Oh, really? Nobody said anything.
That's because the outfit's so scary. They're all terrified of you. So, did you find Bruno?
No, I don't know where he could be. The guards in the entrance hall said that he had been moved to Cesaro's office. Down here somewhere.
Well, I mean, we have found a place that requires a keycard, so I assume that's the office.
Damn.
Oh,
What are you doing?
Shh, guards. They're guarding a door over there. That's got to be where Bruno is.
I could get past, but you would be shot if you tried. You need to find a way to fool them.
I can dress like Petra too, and then we can both go in there. But right now, Nico.
Hey, Nico. Can you do something with this lock? I don't have anything to open it.
Where would you be without me, George?
Home, having fun. In bed, asleep.
I couldn't hear anything.
Lot worse off, but hey. Ah, you're gonna dress up as a guard, are you?
The locker had some guards' uniforms hanging inside. Looks like green is the new black for bad guys.
Oh, they're just not very inventive. One of those two things. Alright. It's that kind of room. Let's put on an outfit.
Well, this should help me move around more easily. Nico, could you turn your back, please?
You
Why?
are joking.
You've seen
I
it
know,
all
but it's
before,
these
right?
shorts. Not very flattering.
Oh, fine. Quickly, get it over and done with.
There, changed.
Oh, you look nice.
I bet you say that to all the guards.
No, I just wondered if there might be like a change of clothes sort of item. You can just make a comment on his own clothes. Off we go.
Right. Here goes.
Madame Petra, I wasn't informed you were back.
As you can see, I am. And this is urgent.
I ought to check with the front desk.
You are holding me up. Now, unless you want your appendages rearranging, I suggest you open the door.
Of course, ma'am. My apologies.
At least you're not doing that weird stretching thing. Why they had a weird stretching idle animation, I do not know. You dead in here? It's the room next door. Alright. Have we got a box puzzle? Yeah, looks like it. Alright, but before we do that, let's just see if we can open this, or whether it's... No, can't do that. Listen.
I couldn't hear anything behind the door. Probably because it was about 5 inches thick and made of toughened steel.
Come on. Be the person again.
It was a
'cause we
large
heard
metal
breathing
door
and
with a numeric
noises.
keypad to one side. I didn't have the code to open the door, and I didn't want to risk raising the alarm.
Alright, well then. Here we go. Alright. So we want to get that over there, so... Right, then we want to get one more. Alright, now we can push you along. Or pull, or whatever. I mean, he sounds pretty beaten, this guy. Oh, good old Bruno. So I don't know that this is going to be a sunshine and roses type reunion. You're going to die tragically in George's arms? You know, Nico, if you had helped, it would have been a shorter time. Listen.
Nico, keep quiet and come and look at this.
It's Bruno.
I don't think there's anyone in there with him.
Can we risk it?
We've got to. Hey, Bruno.
Bruno, it's Nico.
And George.
Hey, fellas. Nice of you to drop by.
Fellas.
Are you okay?
Oh, sure. I'm thirsty, I'm hungry, I'm in constant pain. I've had more electricity through me than a small town in winter. But heck, now you're here, who gives a damn?
You're so brave.
Lady, I grew up in Eastern Europe. We did torture in kindergarten.
Have you told him anything?
Everything. But the one thing Susaro wants...
And what's that?
Who has got the key of Solomon?
But we don't know who's got it.
Exactly.
Well, it doesn't matter now. We're coming into... Shh.
was the gatehouse. Petra has arrived at last.
I am so pleased for you.
Thank you. I find torture such a soulless task without an audience.
Oh, I know.
And she is so imaginative. Such a source of new ideas.
I appreciate that.
Yes, Bruno, I truly believe you will. And look on the
Cat
bright
and mouse.
side. When you tell us who has the key, even then we will not kill you. We need you too much. My dear girl.
Has he talked yet?
Really?
No, but I'm sure you will persuade him.
I'm going to enjoy it.
Now, Stobart and the girl. I hope you bring me good news.
I found them, but I'm afraid they got away. I'm sorry.
They have too much luck.
There is worse, Master.
George's lucky piece
Let
of
him in.
coal.
All right, boss.
Not this idiot.
Forgive me, sir, but there is something you must hear. Flap, tell Senor Susara what you told me in Paris.
What? About that nightclub and those girls?
No. About the safe.
Oh, yeah. Well, it wasn't, was it?
Wasn't what?
Wasn't safe?
Get on with it, Flap.
That Stobart girl. She came back to the theater. Took some documents.
What documents?
A picture of a castle in Prague.
This castle.
Very good. Give the man a cigar.
Flap.
Sorry, sir.
Wait, what is that?
You like
Oh
it?
my God.
It's my new scarf. That Stobart girl left it behind in Paris.
Wow, Stobart
What is it?
girl.
You can go, Flap. Get out.
Thank you, sir.
Well, Bruno, it's your lucky day. Now I know who has the key. We do not need to put Petra to work on you.
You know? How?
The emblem on the scarf. It is the crest of the St. Stephen chapter of the Knights Templar.
I thought they had disappeared centuries ago.
Clearly not. And I know exactly where to find them. That
Really?
fool Flap had the answer all along, wrapped round his thick neck.
Collard must be working for them.
So, now we must change our plans. I shall go to Paris to retrieve the key. You take Ostwald to the armillery to prepare. Give the order that all personnel are to prepare to move out.
It's time, isn't it?
Yes, my dear. It is time.
The grill looked through to some kind of office. It could give access if the grill itself wasn't in the way. The grill was screwed tight to the wall. I wasn't going to be able to pull it off with my hands.
What about with this Glastonbury postcard?
That wasn't the right approach.
No? Alright. Well then, maybe a piece of string
That
will
wasn't
help.
such a good idea.
No?
That wouldn't work here.
Really? That surprises me. Oh, rattle a tin couple
I
of
had no reason to try that.
it. What about underpants?
Not this time. Nope, that wouldn't work here.
Alright, and last but not least,
The
silver
edge of
coin.
the coin was just the right size to unfasten
Oh,
the screws.
I hate this trope. The number of times. Oh. Alright, in we go.
I couldn't get through the narrow gap.
Ah, but Nico could.
George, when I first knew you, that would have been no problem.
Guess I must be carrying a little more muscle.
Come on, lady, it's been
Yeah,
locked
the
down
fat kind.
for a year.
Okay. Look, whatever I said about you in that wig, I apologize.
Apology accepted.
Phew.
Won't make you any thinner, though.
No, but I can use Nico on it. Or I could smear burger grease around it and try and get through.
Nico,
Yes.
I don't like to ask, but
Would I climb through the grill and open the door from the inside?
Amazing. You read my mind.
You're just so predictable, George.
All the puzzles are.
You owe me one.
That's okay. I'm not counting.
No, I don't. How many do you owe me for the rescue for this time? I mean, I am certain that there have been
Nico, look!
multiple rescues between all of them.
It's some kind of map of ley lines.
See the area in the middle?
Yeah,
It matches the diagram in Vernon's video.
Exactly, yeah.
It seems to have its focus somewhere in Egypt.
So do you think that's where they've taken Bruno?
Oh, I think so. The armillary must be in Egypt.
Well, that should be easy enough to find.
Sure. I mean, how big can a country be? It was an electronic map of the world. Ley lines were represented in red. They all merged at one point over Egypt.
Can we... Oh, I don't have it. Oh, Nico had that piece of paper. Alright, what about that?
It was a map of some small country in Europe. I couldn't make out where, though. Maybe it was Cesaro's homeland. Cesaro certainly looked after his suits of armor. I suppose even bad guys have
you're
eyes.
doing the crappy animation again. Alright.
I would never be able to fit into that armor.
Why not?
In any case, what good would it do me if I could?
I mean, you'd be in a piece of armor.
It was the door to and from Cesaro's basement office. It looked like a very old map. Somewhere in England, I think. It was a large shield with weapons mounted on the wall. The shield bore a crest I didn't recognize.
Yeah, I wish I knew what that was. I can't quite see to make it out.
I imagined myself taking them with me, but then I thought better of it.
You can't walk through that gap. Oh. Right, what's the book
Books on Egypt and Egyptian culture. It would take months to trawl through this and decipher it all.
Alright, so... What? Have we got all of the information? Oh, this is the secret
Cesaro
passageway.
and Petra had left through some kind of passage behind that panel. There had to be a release somewhere.
Well, I'm going to listen to this because are you just going to put your ears up against the books?
I couldn't hear anything through the panel.
No. Alright, okay. We'll open
The
it.
panel was made of wood. I couldn't see any way of opening it. But the release mechanism had to be somewhere in the room.
Oh, is that you that I'm looking at? Okay. Is it here? Are you the release mechanism?
Cesaro certainly looked after his suits of armor. I would never be able to fit into that armor.
I didn't want you to put it on.
It was a map of some small country in Europe. I couldn't make out where, though. Maybe it was Cesaro's homeland.
Right, let's talk to Nico then.
Hey, Nico.
Yes, George?
We're looking for a secret door.
Where do you think that secret passage leads to?
No,
I have no idea.
not the question.
Could be a quick route for Cesaro to get out.
Well, it's our only exit now. Going back out through the castle would be madness.
It's not what I wanted to ask you.
The panel was made of wood. I couldn't see any way of opening it.
What if you jammed a metal carjack
I
handle
thought
into
about it, but decided not
Nope.
to do it.
it? Okay, fine. You know. Aha!
Cesaro's desk was straight out of the Megalomaniac catalog. Aha!
Yes.
Look at this.
What is it?
Secret button hidden under the edge of the desk. Maybe it opens the door.
Maybe it opens the death trap.
The desk was too heavy to move.
Oh, that's not what I wanted
And
to
besides, we needed to find a way to follow after Bruno.
Right. Sorry, I thought that's what we were looking at.
It was a large, round red button. Only thing missing were the words "Press me."
Alright.
Buttons like this traditionally opened up the floor to reveal a tank full of killer sharks.
Really
if the world
want
ends
that
when
now.
I press this, then I'm sorry for all the nasty things I've ever said about you.
George, just get on with it.
Okay, sorry.
Well done, George.
Let's go and rescue Bruno.
Out of interest, what nasty things?
Oh, you know, the usual.
The usual? Go on.
Nope. Somehow they changed in between one and the other. You fly off to Egypt.
Andre, what are you doing here?
I thought I'd keep Beatrice company.
Andre took me to the cinema.
What did you see, Nosferatu?
George.
Andre, we need your help.
Of course.
What do you want him to do?
That symbol on the scarf?
Yes?
Cesaro recognized it instantly.
It's the coat of arms of the St. Stephen chapter of the Templars.
My God.
What?
I always thought it was just a story.
Look, Andre, tell us what you know.
Tell us, chérie.
The St. Stephen
Sure.
chapter was reputed to have escaped the Inquisition by hiding in secret chambers. Somewhere in Paris. No one knew where, though previously they had their base near the old church at Montfaucon.
Maybe I can find a clue in the old Templar meeting place.
What do you mean?
The Templars used to meet in secret in the catacombs there.
Of course.
There's more.
Go on.
It involves the founding of the chapter.
We don't have time for tales, Andre.
Listen, Nico, if there's one thing I've come to realize, it's that you can't have too much information. Carry on, Andre.
Thank you, George. When
Really?
the Templars
Wow.
were in possession of the Temple Mount in Israel, they discovered a holy relic. A young knight, Stefan, was given the task of transporting it secretly to France. He traveled north through Galilee and then headed to the coast where he boarded a ship destined for the river Po. Making his way up the Po Valley, Stefan avoided known dangers to the west by heading north to the Rheingau. Pursued into France by the forces of a treasure-hunting prince, he was forced to make a stand in the mountains of Reims. Though able to dispose of his foes, he was fatally wounded. Bravely, he continued to his destination, the Bérentoire Preceptory, handed the relic to the master of the chapter, then died. The order changed its name to Saint-Stéphane, in honor of the brave knight, and relocated to Paris.
It's like a fairy tale. Good grief.
Oh,
I'm
yes.
going to head for Montfaucon to look for clues. Nico?
You go without me, George. Andre and I will see if we can work out the exact location in Egypt.
Right. Well, I'll see you soon then.
Off you go, Georges.
I was back in Montfaucon Square after all these years. Beneath the cobbles lay a hidden world of ancient waterways and catacombs, some of it built by the Knights Templar as a meeting
Oh,
place and sanctuary.
boo. The cafe's
Once
closed
again,
down.
I was going to have to go down there to discover the truth.
I wonder if every game comes back to Montfaucon. But first of all, let's look at this. Yeah, that's what I want to read.
On the boarded up door was a notice. Due to local seismic events and out of concern for the safety of our patrons, we will be closed for the foreseeable future. I didn't want the notice, and I didn't want to break into the cafe.
I wanted to do both of those things. I'm disappointed you won't let me. What's that? Oh, that's a talkie thing. Oh god, what do you call it? Intercom, that's the word I was desperately searching for there. Alright, oh, there's a person. But also... Oh, okay. Well, let's not go straight up there. Let's not do a thing just because we can do it. Let's instead... Who are you?
A little old lady was sitting by the urinal, or pissoir, as the French call them. I guessed she was some kind of concierge.
Really? A concierge for the toilet? Oh, and I've stopped. I just moved over there so it was most inconvenient to press the next button. Alright.
Hi, how are you?
Alive, thank God.
I know the feeling. Nice view of Montfaucon Square you've got here.
What's the point of a view when life's not worth a sou?
Hey, you're not one of those crazy hip-happening street poets, are you?
Don't be ridiculous, monsieur. I look after a pissoir.
Oh, tell me about them.
So what do?
I'm a brain surgeon. What do you think?
I think you look after this pissoir.
Zut alors! No flies on you, monsieur.
As long as I don't go in there.
And just what is that
You beat me
supposed
to it.
mean? Huh?
Whoa, my mistake. I backed off. It's a well-known fact that toilet attendants account for the majority of homicides in France. Must be the bleach blocks.
Tell me more.
You take pride in your work?
This pissoir is the cleanest and most hygienic in all France.
That must take a lot of dedication.
Yes, sir. In this job, the harder you work, the more other people just pass water upon your efforts.
I know the feeling.
So, I guess this is gonna be where I break in.
It's all very well having urinals here if I want to... But if a guy wants to, you know...
You shall have to use facilities elsewhere, monsieur. As you can see, the toilets were damaged in the earth tremor.
Alright. Well, I want to go inside and have a look. Oh, what is that? Is that just a spot on the floor? Alright, not an exciting thing.
It was a clean, well-maintained pissoir.
Really? Well, let's use it. I mean, I'm reasonably glad they didn't do the sound effects. That wasn't enough time, George. Thanks. Now let's look elsewhere. Let's try running out of here and see what you're going to say.
I wasn't leaving here until I had something to show for it.
You could have had a commemorative photo of using the pissoir. You anything? Yes, you're something.
One of these days, I was going to see this fountain working. Not today, though. There wasn't a whole bunch I could do with the fountain except admire it.
Oh, look, there's a sleeping man.
The guy was sleeping like a baby. Hey, you!
Hey, wake up!
I'd seen dead people with more life in them than this guy.
Ah, okay. Hey, I want to talk to you. Yep, that's right.
The mustache, the attitude, the ass hanging out of the pants.
Oh god, it's that guy.
It was the same guy I'd met years ago at the bombed-out cafe. Of course, back then I was still in Fighting Evil Conspiracy's junior league. Hi, how you doing?
Ça va? As long as we don't have another earthquake.
Well, you should be safe here, by the old church.
You're joking. Look at it.
But it's medieval.
Medieval? Shoddy, you mean? Should be torn down and replaced with something modern.
Really?
Something nice in concrete and steel. Built to be earthquake-proof.
You think there's gonna be more quakes?
Of course. And look at all that rubble. The thing's a death trap. Wait a minute. You seem very familiar to me, monsieur.
Yep,
Me?
I stole your
doubt it.
thing.
But of course. You're the guy who gave me that racing tip.
Oh, right, so I am.
That horse made a fortune for me. Turned my whole life around.
Guess I'm just a natural.
It's a gift, monsieur. A gift.
But how come you're still digging up roads?
I've got my own company now, monsieur. And a drill. See? Not a pick. If you have any more tips like that one...
You'll be the first to know.
Flabage, eh? Well, tell me about yourself,
What
Flabage.
exactly are you doing here?
These damned earthquakes are screwing everything up. There's plenty of stuff underground needs fixing after that last shock.
So you're digging a hole for the utilities guys to get to the damage?
That's it. And the sooner we're out of here, the happier I'll be.
You said we. I don't see anybody else working.
My workmate, Alphonse, is snoring up a storm in the cab of my truck.
Why isn't he helping you?
Medical exemption. He's got a piece of paper from his doctor saying he is clinically seismophobic.
He's afraid of earthquakes?
Just so, monsieur.
And you believe it?
You can't argue with a piece of paper, can you?
I mean, technically that's true, you can't argue with a piece of paper, but, I mean, I'd give it a damn good go if somebody told me that.
So, how did you end up with this Alphonse guy?
Positive discrimination. We have to take on a set number of cowardly idiots every year.
Now this is the point where I plugged the book Idiocracy. No, not Idiocracy. Idiocracy's the film about it. There is a book. Oh, Incompetence. That's what it's called. By Rob... No, not by Rob... Yeah, by Rob Grant. Which is about not being able to discriminate against somebody based on their abilities or anything else that might happen. Might happen to disqualify them. And you get all sorts of incompetent people throughout the book. And it's a film noir spy thriller with that premise at its heart for the society that they live in. The guy who is the main character is competent, but everybody around them is completely incompetent. And it is one of the funniest books I have read. I thoroughly recommend it. Incompetence by Rob Grant. So yeah. Can I not look in the bag and take all your tools?
In the open tool bag, I could see a sewer key.
I want it!
In the open tool bag, I could see a sewer key.
Hey, monsieur! Leave those tools alone!
Me? Oh, I was just admiring them.
Well, do it from further away!
No, I want it! Give me.
Ah, the Montfaucon manhole. Happy memories.
Yeah.
I couldn't lift a big iron cover like that with my bare hands.
That's why I want the sewer key. Hey, I'm going to talk to you about the sewer key.
Hi again. I was just wondering, that sewer key you have there.
No?
I haven't even asked yet.
You were going to. You got a thing about sewers, haven't you?
Well, yeah, maybe, but...
My old sewer key went missing after our last meeting.
Hey, don't forget, I gave you that winning horse.
True. So, get me another winner, and I'll let you make free with my toolbox.
Some hope. I'd have to think of another way of getting it.
Yep. Alright. I think you can probably turn this off.
It was the compressor that powered the pneumatic drill.
Maybe it's a timing puzzle?
Mon Dieu, so help me!
Right. Now, find me the right spot.
Hey,
there.
Alphonse, what do you think you're doing, idiot?
While the workman was looking the other way, I borrowed his sewer key.
Woo!
Funny, every time I get involved in saving the world, I turn into a kleptomaniac.
Look, Alphonse, I am tired of arguing with you. Just be sure it doesn't happen again, huh?
Why can I not see the thing here?
I was an old hand with sewer keys. With only the faintest shudder of déjà vu, I prepared once again to get intimate with the Parisian sewers. come on, you piece of... I couldn't understand it. I'd once lifted this very manhole easily. Perhaps I'd let myself go.
Eh, monsieur? That's not my sewer key by any chance?
No! What do you take me for?
You just happen to carry one around with you.
Of course. Doesn't everybody?
Yeah.
Sure. Anyway, you're wasting your time. That cover was welded down years ago, during the Sieur Jacques panic.
Great. If I wanted to shift that cover, it'd take something a whole bunch stronger than me.
Like, maybe that?
It was the road worker I'd first met years ago.
Can I borrow your jackhammer? I'll swap it for this sewer key.
Hi again.
Oh. Maybe I can get the truck to go over it?
Hey, you! Hey, you!
No? Okay. Well, alright, let's turn it off.
I left it alone. There's only so much fun you can have with a compressor.
Oh, okay. Well, maybe I was right. And I need to use the pissoir and smash it up with the sewer key. Oh, wait a second. I am able to climb up here, aren't I? That was a thing. Now I know where I'm headed. Vaguely. As in down. Let's have a look up. Jump.
Hey,
What? Who, me?
what do you think you're doing up there?
Admiring the view. I can see right into your pissoir from here.
Pervert. Get down from there before I call the police.
That is not the thing you tell everybody. Huh. So, I mean, there's a puzzle here. Nope. Hey, I found these in here. No? And I don't know why I would put a half-eaten burger in there. I mean, I'm not sure what I'm doing here. I'm just... I'm pissing string. No? What thing? Got an odd tin cup. No. Alright, okay. Doesn't look like there's anything there that can be done. So, let me talk to you, lady.
Hi again.
Well, tell me more about your urinals.
Any good gutters around here?
Quoi? A gutter?
Yeah, a common roadside gutter. I need to whiz, lady.
Oh my god.
What is this whiz, monsieur? Mon Dieu! You mean you wish to... in a gutter? But monsieur, you have already used the facilities.
Don't remind me. It's just that when nature calls, there's sometimes a bit of an echo. You know what I mean?
Why in the name of all that is
That
hygienic
is an
do you want to
interesting
use a gutter
thing.
when there is a perfectly clean pissoir here?
That might pass for clean in the old world, lady. But I'd rather whiz in a gutter any day.
This is an outrage. I shall investigate.
You do that.
Aha! Quickly, while you are looking in there, I can climb up here for some reason. I don't know why I want to climb up here, but it's a thing I can do, so I'm gonna do it. You were preventing me from doing it before, so now I am here. Aha! I can get a piece of rope.
A length of rope hung from the scaffolding. You never know when you might need a length of rope.
Can I not? No, you can't do it that way. Okay, that's great. Can I get down now? No? I have to go up to get down. Alright, fine. You gonna shout at me?
Hey, you up there!
Oh, hi there.
I will not have some peeping toms spying on my customers while they do their business.
Hey, I'm not spying on anybody.
Want to explain that to the police?
No, not really. Coming down.
Alright, so now I've got a piece of rope.
The length of rope had come from the scaffolding.
Yeah, I know that. I don't know why I want that. Hey.
Hi again.
Let's talk about flambage.
Have you met that road worker over there?
Bah! That dog comes over here willy-nilly taking advantage of my facilities.
Isn't that what your facilities are for?
Yes, sir. But not with such enjoyment.
What? I don't understand.
What do you mean, enjoyment?
He whistles, he sighs, he spits, and he jiggles.
Jiggles, huh?
Jiggles. He has no shame.
That's a problem.
It's a national disgrace.
Well, I wouldn't go that far. I mean, it's a urinal, not a cathedral.
Ah, men, you are all the same. And when you are not jiggling, you are watching football. Go!
This wasn't going to be easy. The lady clearly needed years of Jungian analysis, and I didn't have time to wait.
I don't know. Alright, now I've got this rope. Can I tie the rope around this thing here? Oh! Right, so one of two things. Either the length of rope goes around in and out of that thing, and then ties onto the truck.
There was no anchor point to tie the rope to.
Right, what about if we combine it with the length of rope? There we go. Now, it's not quite as good as the patented Stobart stick towel.
I tied the rope to the sewer key.
But we'll do it.
I didn't have the horsepower to lift that cover, but I knew something that did.
It's our...
Hey! What are you doing?
Just setting something up. You'll love this.
You've anchored the van.
Let me ask you a hypothetical question. Your driver...
Alphonse, damn his cowardly liver.
...is scared of earthquakes, right? What would he do if there was an earthquake right now?
He'd slam the truck into gear and get out of here like... Oh.
That's right. With a manhole following him home.
He would never leave it down.
Is that a bad thing?
No. That's what sells your crazy scheme to me.
Alright. Can I get you to do that on the van?
Hi again. Let me ask you a hypothetical question. Your driver...
Alphonse, damn his cowardly liver.
...is scared of earthquakes, right?
Oh, come on.
What would he do if there
we
was
had
an
this
earthquake
conversation
right now?
What I wanted was for you to use that on the van.
That's right.
Lorry,
with a manhole
whatever.
following him home.
He would never leave it down.
Is that a bad thing?
No. That's what sells your crazy scheme to me.
Welded shut. How distrustful can you get?
Alright, so what? Am I just going to shout earthquake or something?
Earthquake! Earthquake!
Magnifique! I don't know what I'll tell the insurance people, monsieur, but it was worth it.
Sprinkling sunshine into people's lives. I guess that was what I lived for. But right now, the sewer beckoned.
Down! I am Sewer
My
Jack,
gateway
returned.
to the subterranean world of Paris lay waiting.
Oh my god, I mean this looks pretty good. Oh,
This archway had been bricked up, and not that long ago either.
Well, that's the one you
No
used to
mystery
break
there.
into it, right?
I was the one who wrecked the original in the first place. The wall was well built and very, very solid.
Alright, well, let's not go in there then. Let's try going in the next one.
There was a faint inscription, but the decaying plaster made it almost
Do I have
impossible
to
to
rub
read.
it then?
I could make out some medieval French and some Latin, but not enough to squeeze out any meaning.
I don't have enough paper.
The inscriptions in the arches probably once told the truth about the extermination of the Templars. Like a lot of truths, time had blurred it. There was nothing I could do with the ancient archway that wouldn't have upset archaeologists.
Lick it. Lick it. Ooh. Ooh.
A big, spooky skull stared out at me. The mouth looked out of proportion. I didn't like the idea of putting my hand in the skull's mouth.
Yes, you did.
But hey, what the heck? I was only risking mutilation. No blade took my hand off at the wrist, and no spider bit me, for which I was very grateful.
Well done.
But there was nothing in there to help me either.
What if you fed it a half-eaten burger? Is there something we can do with these spikes? No. Alright, well, what else have we got then? Oh, key.
The skull's mouth had the same shape as the stone cylinder.
Of course.
Aha! I could write a book on secret doors. I really could.
I still got the stone cylinder. This is awesome. Oh, well, I want to see what...
Another day, another secret door. Another day, another secret door.
Well, into the secret door then. I mean, why didn't you find this secret door before?
Oh my God! Something truly nasty had happened here. A trail of blood led round the corner. There was a large pool of blood on the floor. We weren't talking chickens here. A trail of blood led away. Either someone had crawled away, or been dragged.
I mean, looking at it, it's not drag marks. They're not footsteps either, so... Footprints. Alright, but let's go this way, away from the blood. So, I mean, they said everybody who opposed him died, so... Assume that must have been somebody who opposed him then.
The door was ajar. I could hear voices. There were a couple of Cesaro's men, and they had brought a dog.
Yay, hamburger!
Nah. How much longer we gotta be here? Like the boss says, till it's all over. Or till that yank turns up and we kill him? Yeah. And no guesses which one I'd prefer. Me too. I hate that guy. But no, let's be accurate, eh? You hate everyone. True. True.
I couldn't risk attracting their attention.
Alright, we'll go the other way. Oh, wait a second. No, we won't. First of all, let's try the listen option.
I could hear the men moving around.
There's actually something to be said there. I'm very surprised. Alright, now let's go find the blood and follow the blood trail. Alright, well let's... I mean...
Cesaro and his men must have come through that way.
Really?
They must have blocked it off behind them so no one else could get out that way. I wasn't going to get through there in a hurry.
So they built
The
this
bars were
giant
several
gate?
inches thick.
Did they? Alright, okay. Don't know why. So in there, but what have we got? Ah, there's a body over there. This is remarkably modern for the Knights Templar and their secret doors. Oh.
One of Cesaro's men was guarding the kitchen. I couldn't get through while he was there. I was gonna have to find a way to distract him.
Well, let's go and investigate this thing over here.
I'd arrived too late. Cesaro and his men had shown no mercy for these poor souls. How could anyone do this?
With a gun!
This was one serious door.
Now let's shut it.
It looked strong enough to hold a wild bull.
No, what are you... Okay, so we lure somebody in somehow and then shut the door.
Cesaro's men had shown no mercy.
Ooh, hot coals.
A fire had been burning. It was still smoldering. The attack must have happened within the last few hours.
Why did Cesaro... Wow.
An unfinished chess game. There were only two pieces left. A bishop and a king. It was a no-win situation. I just wanted to leave him in peace. It was one of the Templars. He'd been badly beaten.
Alright, what about you?
It was one of the Templars. He'd been badly beaten. Cesaro's men had shown no mercy.
Alrighty.
It was a
Now,
very
exciting.
expensive coffee machine.
Ooh.
Cesaro's men had smashed it up pretty good. I guess they didn't like coffee.
Alright, now we have a microwave, so we're going to put something in the microwave and
The microwave's
metal it.
oven control panel was smashed, but the 10-second button was still intact. Only useful if you needed to cook something for less than a minute, of course.
No. The 10-second button was there, so you could cook something for 10 seconds repeatedly.
The microwave suddenly sprang into life. It was going to make a noise. I had to hide. Fast.
Was I out of the way far enough? Apparently so. Now I'm going to shut the door. I don't know what's going to happen because I've got no way of locking it, but I will shut it. Alright. So I need to find a way of locking it. Probably with... I mean, this doesn't make any sense. No, not
Nope,
sure.
that wouldn't work here.
Nope, yep, I get that. With that.
That wouldn't work here.
Huh?
That wasn't the right approach.
Huh.
That wasn't such a good idea.
Alright, then I don't know.
Cesaro's men had shown no mercy.
Alright, so what's that?
The sink was full of dirty, used mugs. The attack had obviously been sudden and unexpected.
Or they just didn't.
I thought about it, but decided not to do it.
Or they just didn't clean their mugs. Alright, okay. So, we set that off.
The microwave suddenly sprang into life.
Let's
It
get
was
out
going
of
to
here.
make a noise. I had to hide. Fast.
Okay. We're here. Shut the door.
That wouldn't work here. There wasn't a reason to try that.
Yes, there was. Alright, well. Am I just going to try and convince you that it's ghosts? Because that would be stupid.
The microwave suddenly sprang into life. It was going to make a noise. I had to hide. Fast.
And round the corner. Close the door. Run away. Okay, so you went back. I mean, I could throw my lucky piece of coal in there.
Not this time.
Do I want to reheat a half-eaten burger that I've been carrying since I went to Prague? I mean, that doesn't seem like
Nope,
a smart
that wouldn't
thing.
work here. The microwave suddenly sprang into life. It was going to make a noise. I had to hide. Fast.
Alright, let's just go for a run and see if it actually does anything this time. Whether you get shot. Yeah, you just get shot. That's fine. Alright. Ooh. I am not sure what I can do to block the doorway.
I couldn't hear anyone in the room. Probably because it was empty.
But no, there's loads of corpses.
At least
in
the large door kept the drafts out.
Can I be inside and shutting the door? No. I could hide behind. I don't know why I would do that though. Alright. Let's just try everything on the door for moon logic.
I thought about it, but decided not to do it. There wasn't a reason to try that. That wasn't such a good idea. I had no reason to try that.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not sure.
That wasn't such a good idea. No way was I doing that. That wouldn't work here. That wasn't such a good idea. That wasn't such a good idea. That wasn't the right approach. Not this time. That wouldn't work here. That wasn't the right approach. There wasn't a reason to try that. That wasn't such a good idea.
I mean,
I thought about it, but decided not to do it.
I could put things in things, right? I could put like a metal foil into the microwave and then have it explode when he turns up, but that doesn't make any sense because it would explode before he turned up rather than when he was actually there. Still warm. I mean, I could...
That wouldn't work here.
Melt the theatrical grease paint. No?
I thought about it, but decided not to do it.
Okay, no, you can't.
There wasn't a reason to try that.
Like you had done before. I mean, George is looking really dodgy, carrying around I just got a scrap of aluminium foil for no reason whatsoever, don't question it. I'm also carrying around somebody's boxer shorts and a half-eaten burger. You don't need to know why.
It was a swipe card for a security lock. I just wanted to leave him in peace.
I mean, we've got
an unfinished chess game. There were only two pieces left, a bishop and a king. It was a no-win situation.
Were those the two that were missing from the old lady's place?
It was too beaten up to work. My heart was racing enough already. I didn't need coffee.
Alright, let's go and have a look in the other room again. Jeez, these controls are dodgy. Now, come on, I'm in this room. I want to look at these things right here. No? There's nothing for me to interact with there. Nor here. I can't fire up the shower. Though why you would have showers down here in the sewers like this?
Cesaro's men had shown no mercy.
So what, do you throw something on there? No. And then shut the door to stop them from coming in? No? No. God damn, do I not want to...
He'd been badly beaten.
I do not want to go and have to look this up again. Alright, so let's go up here. Let's have a look up here. Just double check I'm not missing anything exciting. Can't hide anywhere up here.
The guard was still in the kitchen.
Right, he's looking at those chicken legs and possibly a pizza. Alright, let's go back to the others and see what we're doing down there. See if there's something down there that I can get. I mean, I don't think so, because...
There was a large pool of blood on the floor. We weren't talking chickens here.
Maybe we were.
I wasn't gonna dip my fingers in this stuff. It was still fresh.
What about this rope?
Nope, that wouldn't work here.
I'm not going to dip your rope in that. Or string, sorry. I mean, there's a lot of stuff that I'm carrying from very early in the adventure. There's absolutely no bearing on what's going on.
I would have been caught if I'd gone through the door. I had to find another way in without being seen.
Alright, so definitely not going over in that direction. And there's nothing in here. Or... is there anything out here that I missed?
I'd come all this way. I didn't want to go back now.
Alright, no. There's nothing else around here. Can I force this open?
I thought about it, but decided not to do it.
I decided to do it. I changed my mind.
Was I doing that? Not this time.
Alright, no, fine. No, nothing I can do with the ups, or the things across the top or anything. Right, I can shut the door. Not much I can do. Is there anything to do once I've shut the... Oh, I wanted to be on the other side. Right, now you are here.
I couldn't hear anyone in the room. Probably because it was empty. At least the large door kept the drafts out. At least the large door kept the drafts out.
I mean, that makes me think I should be guessing him somehow. Because the drafts can't get in, so there's very little airflow, so I could throw something on here. Underpants?
I had no reason to try that.
How about underpants wrapped in a piece of gold? No? How about just a piece of coal?
That wasn't such a good idea.
No, it wasn't.
The postcard showed a picture of a quaint English village. On the back was a message. Have had to leave Paris in a hurry. Suggest you do the same. Cesaro is on to you. Your friend, Bruno. The postmark showed that it had been sent from a place called Glastonbury. It was a scrap of foil. My grandmother always kept a drawer full of foil that she'd cleaned up so that it could be used again. Ah, happy days.
Right, so we push that button. Then we hide. Then we can close the door. But you can open the door, because I can't block it, because I'm on the wrong side. So maybe I sneak up on you and smack you with the jack handle? That doesn't seem right. Ah. There's the coffee machine.
It was too beaten up to work. It was a very expensive coffee machine. Cesaro's men had smashed it up pretty good. I guess they didn't like coffee.
Yeah, not coffee people. So the English, they like tea?
Not this time. Now that wasn't quite right. Nope, that wouldn't work here. There wasn't a reason to try that.
Yes, there was.
There wasn't a reason to try that.
Alright. Alright. I think I'm gonna have to end it there, because I have no clue what I am doing right now. I'm gonna debate with myself whether or not to... I've got a walkthrough for this one puzzle again, because this will be the second puzzle I have had to do that one. And I hate that. But yeah. Still, I've had about 2 hours of gaming here, which is, you know, I'm trying to do this regularly, on schedule. 9:30, and I would like to be doing it for like 2.5 hours each day, but, you know, I don't want you to sit here watching me smack my head against the wall for the next half an hour just because I can't, just to fill some time slot. So, this is where we're going to end it for today. Thank you for watching Broken Sword 3 with me, Richard. This has been LM, TD, TM, FFR, and let's save the game. LMTD, TM, FFR, LMTD, TM, FFR, or say it with me now, limited time offer, no vowels. Thank you for being here. I wish you a good night.